watching WBZ, New England's Channel 4. Next on Eyewitness News.
Sakes, relax. I mean, just look around you. Woody's got a new position. Norm's got a job. But Cliff's got a promotion. Rebecca's got a husband. I mean, this is the best day in the history of Cheers. Nothing could go wrong today.
Hey, everybody. Di and I are together again.
Sometimes you wanna go where everybody knows your name.
The end of an era. Last call at Cheers as America says goodbye to an old favorite.
You wanna be where you can see the troubles are all the same. You wanna go where everybody knows your name.
In television, where a minute or two can be an eternity, 11 years is nothing short of remarkable. Good evening, I'm Jack Williams, and tonight one of the greatest runs on American TV came to an end right here in Boston as the curtain came down on Cheers. And in the middle of it all, at the Bull and Finch, Liz Walker.
Jack Williams, you wouldn't believe it down here in front of the Bull and Finch. The curtain has come down on one of the most successful shows in television history. This is quite the media event. We knew it was going to be special. It started early as the celebrities began arriving right here at the Bull and Finch. And the scene, anyone remotely associated with Cheers was on hand, along with the folks from The Tonight Show, who are here to do a program right after our newscast. Beacon Street has been closed off to traffic as thousands of fans try to get a glimpse of all the action. I've been following the action outside where there are fans here in just total chaos. You just look at them and they start yelling. Joyce Gohaywick is inside with all the stars. Joyce?
Thank you very much, Liz. This has been the most incredible party underway here at the Hampshire House, and we've all been watching the last episode of Cheers with some of the cast members here. It's been an extraordinary night, a lot of different feelings here. It got quiet as well, you could hear a pin drop at one point. I'm going to have a bigger report on that, on the party coming up shortly, but right now, back to Liz, stationed outside.
Okay, Joyce, you know, this anticipation hasn't been this big since Larry Bird announced his retirement. We've all been building up to this one single night here, and the proof was right here on Beacon Street. Most of the crowd on Beacon Street didn't even have tickets, but they seemed as happy to be here as the folks in the Tonight Show audience.
I think it's great. You know, it's a new thing for Boston. I've never seen the city like this before, to tell you the truth. And it's exciting because I've never seen Cheers before.
It's absolutely terrific. It's wild.
This is sad, though. I'm really sad because this Cheers is just like a major part of Boston. So it's sort of sad to see it go, but we'll watch it in the reruns.
Can I see a credential?
It was a media spectacle with crews here from all over North America. And Tonight Show host Jay Leno, back in his hometown, didn't shy away from the spotlight at all. Now, in the midst of it all, remember, we're not talking about a big sports event or even a big political event. This is just a television show. You came all the way from Mexico tonight?
Yes, I came all the way from Mexico City.
Why?
Because I see everyday Cheers. I like this program a lot.
And the night was really special for Lenny Sogoloff, who says he gave Jay Leno his first big break in 1972 at Lenny's Club on the Turnpike.
We auditioned him, and I played the role of the nightclub owner and said, "You're a comedian?" He said, "Yeah. This will make me laugh." And in 30 seconds, he had us cracking up.
Did you know at that point that he'd end up being the big, multimedia star?
No idea.
As for tonight, nobody, including Woody, had any idea it would be like this. And the crowds are still cheering outside here. That's the story outside. We're going to be back in a little bit, but right now, let's go back inside where Joyce has been mingling with the stars. Joyce?
Okay, Liz, if there ever was a party to be at in Boston, this was it. Cheers fans got to mingle with Cheers stars for a night that no one will ever forget. It's the bar where everyone knows your name. Names like Sam, Carlo, Woody, Norm, Frazier, Cliff. They were all here tonight to celebrate 11 years of success and to bid farewell to the television legend we know as Cheers.
Thank God you love us, because if you hated us, we'd all be dead. I mean, you are a passionate group of people.
The Hampshire House party was filled with Boston natives, visitors from Hollywood, and media from across the nation. Everyone came together here in Boston to watch a bit of television history and mingle with the stars.
I never would have dreamed of something like this when I was like hanging out in Lebanon, Ohio, you know, trying to get a job at the Golden Lamb restaurant. Life's good.
People of Boston are as responsible for this show being what it is as anything else. And so it's nice to say goodbye to it here.
I hope it just doesn't make our heads swell. We're going to blow up. Sometimes I feel like it's so overwhelming.
Everybody was in the party mood. Jay Leno even made a surprise entrance right in the middle of my interview with Ted Danson.
Hey, 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 like goose between me.
Hey, there you are. How do you think I got the job? Hey, but you know, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
And Woody, in an unexpected move, endorsed Bruce Bowling for mayor.
Bruce Baldwin here. I just met him. He seems like a nice guy, so nice to meet you. And good luck with the mayoral position. Means a lot.
Really appreciate it.
Mayoral? Is that a word?
Yeah, whatever.
Okay, he called him Bruce Baldwin, so maybe it wasn't an official endorsement. I'll be back a little bit later in the show with a look at the final episode. But right now, back outside to the crowd and Liz Walker. Liz?
Well, Joyce, as you can see, above me, I don't know if you can see, but the cast has just put their at the window, and that's why the crowd is going absolutely mad, because the cast has come out, and just to wave at these people who've been out here all day and all night, they're going crazy. It's like New Year's down here. People are just happy to see the cast. They don't want to give up the show Cheers. That's the kind of night it has been in Boston on Beacon Street, and these festivities have been going on all day, as a matter of fact. On Beacon Hill this afternoon, the entire cast was honored before a joint session of the legislature. This was officially proclaimed, and rightfully so, Cheers Day in Massachusetts by Governor Weld. It's not every day that Senate President Bulger gives up his gavel voluntarily. And it is not over yet, because tonight Jay Leno is going to do the Tonight Show right here from Beacon Hill. And Jay has been out warming up the crowd. And again, the crowd is so responsive here tonight. There's more to come from the Bull and Finch. We're having quite a night. But right now, let's go back to Jack Williams in the newsroom. Jack?
Well, I can see all of the...
Okay, there was so much speculation here about the final episode. What would it hold? Would it be everything we want it to be and much more? I talked to the cast. They said it was an interesting combination of realism and sentiment. I think that was accurate. Big question, would Sam and Diane reconnect? You bet they do, at first.
Hello, everyone.
I'm over you.
I'm glad.
There's absolutely nothing here anymore. I'm over you. You could be a total stranger for all I'm feeling. You could be ugly and gnarled and toothless without that shining hair, those dancing eyes, these graceful, supple limbs. Thank God I'm free.
Fraser, you're hurting me.
Well, you never hurt me, did you?
You're exactly the way I remembered you.
Well, looks can be deceiving there, Diane. I mean, our lives have changed in innumerable ways.
How so?
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Ladies and gentlemen, our new city councilman, Woody Boyd.
There were the surprise guest stars.
We got married!
Hey, everybody. Diane and I are together again.
And the grand finale.
You know what I think the most important thing in life is? It's love. You want to know what I love?
Beer, Norm?
Yeah, have a quick one. I knew you'd come back.
You did?
You can never be unfaithful to your one true love. You always come back to her. I'm the luckiest son of a bitch on earth. Sorry, we're closed.
Okay, Sam and Diane don't get married, but it feels okay. I thought the ending was perfect, just the right blend of sentiment and humor. At one point, Frasier says, time goes by so fast, people move in and out of your life so fast, that you should never miss the opportunity to tell people how much they mean to you. And then he never actually says it, but we know what he means. And we hope that the entire Cheers cast know what we here in Boston mean today. We're going to miss them. And somewhere out there, the show goes on. Out to you, Liz.
Okay, Joyce, a very good review. What a night. That's all I keep saying. We've gotten a crowd estimate, incidentally. The reporter next to me who's talking to someplace
He counted
in America,
every one of them.
He said 10 to 15,000
Well, he was here
people.
counting during the show.
Of course, he's from Iowa or Idaho. I don't know, but he thinks there's
One of those I states. Right.
So the party goes on here tonight?
This is the most exciting part. Of course, the Tonight Show begins in just a couple of minutes with Jay Leno, and this crowd is pumped.
This has been a very special night on the streets of Boston, Jack. And we've had a great time. We've said goodbye to Cheers, and we've said it in a style that only Boston can do. So live from the Bull and Finch Pub, I'm Liz Walker, along with Bob Lobel.
Thank you for remembering.
Jack, back to you.
I tell you, it's been quite a night. And, of course, it should be one of the biggest shows in the history of television. We'll see when those ratings come in tomorrow to find out just how many people watched the final episode of Cheers. Well, that's it. That's Eyewitness News for tonight. Let's remind you to stick around because live from Boston, Jay Leno and The Tonight Show. It's coming right up. Thanks for watching us. Have a great tomorrow.
Sometimes you want to go where everybody knows your name. And they're always glad you came. You want to be where you can see the troubles are all the same. You want to go where everybody knows your name.
Live from the Bull and Finch, the Cheers Bar in Boston, The Tonight Show with Jay Leno. Featuring Bradford Marsalis with